Deborah Hauser, a wife and mother and clinical psychologist by training. Also run a healthcare company. We were focused on prevention, a medically supervised weight loss company. And most recently, I've entered politics, throwing my hat in the ring to run for state representative of the 96th district. I've been very, very excited to hear about the opportunity that New Haven might have to have Google Fiber here. I am obsessed and probably addicted to the internet, I'm afraid to say.
My name is Deneen Jackson. I am my mother, chef, chauffeur, shopper. Classic movie fan.
In which order first?
Mom first. Businesswoman second. Friend third. Funny girl fourth. As women, we wear a lot of different hats, and the internet is part of my everyday life. If I'm social media, connecting with old friends and new friends.
My name is Amy Damaris. I'm a co-founder of Ripple 100, which you can see above you here. I am 23 years old, and we specialize in micro-marketing. Being an online application, I'm constantly connecting with people online, using social networks, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. We actually host a Twitter chat on a bi-monthly basis. Being constantly online for work, having an internet that is 100 times or more faster would have a huge impact on the time I spent on my computer versus out being networking and talking to people to make the sales for my company that I need to make.
I order my groceries via the internet through Peapod from Stop and Shop, which is a little slow, I might add. I do that once a week. I'm constantly talking to my son's teachers about homework or missed assignments, or at our synagogue based on Hebrew school requirements, or breakfasts or something like that I have to bring some bagels to. I'm constantly on the internet exchanging information. It's my preferred way of exchanging information. I don't like the telephone. I don't make phone calls. I always either text or I email.
When people use the phrase, we're being women, it's because we're being social, we're talking, we're connecting, maybe even gossiping a little. After college, my friends got spread out all over the place. I have friends, Ireland, Sweden, Mexico, California, we're spread out across the country, and even the ones that are as near as Boston, I don't really get to see them a lot. And so we use the social network to keep in touch with each other, like to know, what's going on in each other's lives, who got the new job, who's getting married.
We offer a designer line twice a year. The line comes out every 6 months. I'm currently in the spring-summer season, and we do truck shows, private parties, fundraising events, and personal appointments. So I help women look their best. My customer is that stay-at-home mom, that woman who can wear business casual every day, the corporate woman, the entrepreneur, the soccer mom. It's every woman. Caviar is every woman. I give you a presentation of each piece. I am showing you why this will work for you, and I am showing the features and the benefits, so you get to sit back and pretend you're the buyer and I'm the designer, and you decide which pieces you want to go in the wardrobe. And you get to try them on in a safe environment, not in a cold, drabby dressing room with bad lighting. And you have your friends around, so if you tried on a dress, you came out, you have the support of women that you know that tell you whether or not that's going to work for you. You look fabulous, that color's amazing. It's the experience.
So I am texting all my girlfriends, just be out on the lookout for this, and they're all like, oh yeah, you go girl, this is very exciting. And then they're texting me that I was in the paper last night, so they're sending me the link, and I'm like, it's just all the time my friends are with me. Because truthfully, I don't see my friends. I mean, Saturday night we might go out to dinner, but other than that, we're not having lunch, we're not having play dates, my kids are in school, or they're having a piano lesson, or they're very busy. Sure, we do holidays together. I'm not to say that, that's completely antiquated. But, life is faster, and this is a way to me to cope with a very fast-paced life. I'm busy, 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 but I'm always in contact with my friends, with my girls. But to me, it feels like togetherness. To me, texting and emailing is the modern day version of receiving a beautiful handwritten letter. I love opening my mail to see if I get a letter. And letters are becoming a thing of the past. And in some ways I hope they don't, because I do still love receiving a handwritten letter or a handwritten love note. But, you know, my husband has sent me love notes over the internet, through email, which I print out and date and then tuck away in some pretty box.
I use the web for online training. My company sends weekly newsletters, so that's information that I need for me to run my business and tips that I can run my business better. If I have customers, when my customers want to order something, I use the web to place their order online to my company and can track their orders and see, make sure it's being delivered in a timely fashion. I check competitors' pricing. If we have a similar item, I see if we still can compete in the marketplace for the same garment, so I can be knowledgeable. But I like to know what my competition is doing, so I can speak from experience.
I actually probably shoot my mom more emails back and forth during the day because we're both so busy than I do calling her on the phone. But if we have something quick to say, we are constantly using email. Also, a lot of my aunts and uncles have now joined Facebook, which is great because even though we all live in Connecticut, we still don't see each other that often. And so now I know what's going on. Like, I found out that my aunt left her job through Facebook and how happy she was to be starting this new chapter in her life. And I probably wouldn't have found that out for weeks. So it's a way for me to keep in touch with up to the minute basically on what my family's doing, and to then send them a quick comment congratulating them or encouraging them, or say, oh, you've had a bad day, and help pick them up a little.
As I'm exploring my candidacy, I'm talking to lots of people both in New Haven and Hamden, and in both towns, which are really quite distinct from one another. There has been the same concern, which is the over-reliance of property tax and the urgent need to reform property taxes. In Connecticut, we have probably the highest rates of property taxes in America, and there's an extraordinary over-reliance on property taxes. My taxes are going up, your taxes are going up every year. What struck me about the opportunity for New Haven, an extraordinary opportunity for New Haven with Google coming here, will be that New Haven will become an innovation hub. In that, if Google wants us, everyone will want us. But getting back to property taxes, is that with that kind of interest and generation of potential jobs, potential businesses that will enhance the tax base, enhance revenues, create jobs, it's a stimulus package without a handout. It's an opportunity for New Haven to really burst into the scene